Hello, my wonderful friends. Welcome back to our blind Let's Play of Grandia 2 HD Collection for the Switch. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and we are heading into East Goss Forest now. Not to be confused with West Goss, which is where we just came from in order to get to the last town.
Wait, 8071.
Which was Merrick's hometown, which was really cool to see, by the way. It was nice to meet his friends and family and all of that.
On the wrong people.
It's also good to see Tio grow as a person. Not just as an android. By the way, those snakes are wonderful SP. And there's quite a lot of snakes here. This actually may be a decent grinding spot, which sounds wonderful. I'm gonna defend here. Now, I forget if the snakes are strong against burns. So we're just gonna shoot a zap instead. That should do the job. I hope everyone, yeah, like I said, I hope everyone's having a wonderfully fantastic day. Today is a great day for me. Everything is going good.
Oh, holy thunder.
I'm having a wonderful time. And it's been a lot of fun. I just want to give a shout out to Mr. J.A. Charles, who commented on one of our recent Grandia videos. Said, I don't know if we would do a blind playthrough hard difficulty. And normally I would agree with you. Normally I would say playing through on hard is not the thing you should do. Wow, these guys have a lot of hit points. Normally I would say, let's try this move out. You should learn the game first and then move up in difficulties. Sort of like we did with
sworn enemies, you shall be defeated.
Hold that thought.
Take
This
that.
is the first time we've seen this move.
Sky Dragon Slash.
Wow! Now that did some damage. Nice.
These guys were no real challenge.
So yeah, normally I would totally agree with you. You should not play your first playthrough on hard. And we saw that in our last couple of videos where we ran into Melphis. Yeah, sorry, I can't say that name for some reason. We ran into Melphis, and Melphis destroyed us. Like
8071.
Absolutely destroyed us. And I was just saying, like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because we're doing absolutely no damage to these guys. He's healing himself, apparently, and I don't know what we're supposed to do. And then we leveled up a bit. We powered up a bit. We went full offense, and we won.
Threat eliminated.
So why are we playing on hard with Grandia 2? And the answer to that is actually a lot simpler than I think you think it is. And the reason that is because we're playing on hard because the original Grandia game kind of underwhelmed me a bit.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated.
Not in the gameplay.
Take that.
Not in the characters.
Sky Dragon Slash.
But in the fact that once you got to end game and you had all these skills leveled up and you had all this equipment, the game basically was incredibly easy. Now, granted, you had to.
These guys were no real challenge.
Granted, you had to go through a lot of things to get to that point. I understand that, but at the same time, I felt, you know, playing on hard with Grandia 2 could be a lot of fun because the game will give us a reason to get more powerful. At no point in this game can we feel like we're as strong as we should be in order to continue playing. This game has constantly made me go, hey, maybe we should grind this area for a bit. Maybe we should grind this area for a bit. Maybe we should hold off shortly because there is no good grind spots. And the combat in this game is so nice.
The wrong people.
It really is enjoyable to play this combat, to watch things explode, to see the enemies die, to fight these creatures. The game loop is very fun for me. And because the game loop is very fun for me, I want to be able to you know, play this game as much as possible.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that.
So I will say,
Dragon Slash.
if and when we bring Shin Megami Tensei to our channel, and that is something that I have thought about quite a lot, we will not be playing on hard when we play Shin Megami Tensei.
These guys were no real challenge.
That is not going to happen, and the reason it's not going to happen is because Shin Megami Tensei is already hard by default. So yeah, we're playing on hard mode here, but it's okay. And it's been a lot of fun. Definitely, it's been a lot of fun. Now, what do we do here? Because unfortunately, the enemies are like spaced out. What I think I'm gonna do is actually do a ba-boom.
Yellow.
What is that? Do you hear that? Like, her voice is distorted or something. It doesn't matter. It's just a weird sound glitch. It's no big deal. So why are we blowing up the entire world here? Won't this waste all your mana, FlightlessBird? Yes, it does waste all the mana, but there's a save point literally right next to us.
Threat eliminated.
Which is why I said that this area could be a really good grind spot, because all of these enemies seem to give decent SP MP, and the best thing is there's a save point literally right here. So what we can do is we can fight, you know, 7 enemies, save, exit the map, come back in, fight 7 enemies, and just repeat that. And it's because of that, you know, this is why I think we can play on hard mode. Now, if we weren't on hard mode, I would try to grind as little as possible. We'd be going through the game and not trying to fight battles, or just fight all the battles that we see on our way. But I think, yeah, the hard difficulty, oh, this is so cool, look at this. The hard difficulty has just added a little bit to the game. And I also believe the hard difficulty was not in the original Grandia 2. Hard difficulty was added with the HD collection for the Switch. So this is something that you can't really play if you play the original Grandia 2.
Weight 8,071.
Then again, it's going to be kind of hard to play the original Grandia 2, considering it's considered to be one of the best Dreamcast RPGs. Keyword there
Wrong people.
being it's on the Dreamcast, and the Dreamcast is, you know, not a system many people have. In mind of fact, I bring up Ashenda Fimus a lot on my channel because she's such an amazing person. Go check out her channel. Go to my main page. Go to friends at the bottom of the screen, and there's a link to her channel there. Ashenda actually I think still has my Dreamcast because I bought the Dreamcast over to play Soul Calibur and Power Stone with them, and I would stay up, you know, really late playing video games, and I always have my Dreamcast console over there. So yeah, it's not like I can play this game on the Dreamcast because I don't have a Dreamcast. I don't know a lot of people who still have a Dreamcast.
Yellow. Wrong.
Shout out in the comment section below if you own a Dreamcast. I would actually be kind of curious.
You picked on the wrong people.
I do have a bunch of old systems. I have, you know, a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I have all those old systems. I even have an Atari at my dad's house. Technically, it's not mine, it's my dad's. But yeah, we still have an Atari in the family. And it actually works because we booted it up one time because someone bought an Atari emulator. I don't know how to call it. It's basically a machine that plays Atari games that's installed on it. And it's not a Raspberry Pi. It's sort of like the mini SNES or the mini PlayStation, whatever those were. Except it was for the Atari.
You picked on the wrong people.
So that was brought over to the house, and you know, my niece and nephew were playing it, and my dad's like, you know, I'll show you a real Atari, and he busts out an old Atari, and it's just we had so much fun. My favorite game on the old Atari, I love Pong, obviously. I'm a huge fan of Pong, but one of my favorite games was actually a game called Combat. And in Combat, you were a tank or a plane or whatever, and you go around, and your job is to shoot your opponent. And the thing is, based on the vehicle you are, determines your speed and movement and all that. And it was just so much fun.
Holy thunder.
I really enjoyed the old Atari, which makes me wonder sometimes too. No, the Atari didn't have a long-lasting... Oh, that spell did not work at all, did it? I really should have burn flamed here or something. Do I want to... I really don't want to cast another spell. Let's just do Lotus Flower.
Bloom.
Those will take out 2, and then Merrick can easily take out 1. And maybe the second one as well, because don't forget, it gets 4 attacks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! 7 HP.
These guys were no real
Dragon Bone Helm. Interesting. I want to take a look at that. Did we already buy that at the previous shop? It gives a lot of defense. Just my movement speed. I actually like having movement speed on some characters, especially him. I actually can afford the movement speed. Oh. It literally says it makes you run faster, and I do see him run a lot faster. I'm gonna keep it. Defense is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not as important. Did that tree just melt and become an ent? Yes, it did. That's disturbing. Let's go. Oh no, I don't want to escape. No, I don't want to escape because I want to burn flame them.
Come on, this way, hurry.
Oh, I want to defend. Darn it. And now I'm going to get surprised. And now I'm not going to be in a position where I can burn flame them. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh. Well, the good news is they're all attacking. They're not casting any spells. Which means we may have an opportunity here after all. Or not. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and burn flame this one. And then we'll just go ahead and kill the other one.
Oh, holy tongues of fire!
Yeah, no, I messed up. It happens. It's no big deal. By the way, have you guys, have you ever played Shin Megami Tensei? Like the actual Shin Megami Tenseis? Because those games are really hard. So when I say there's no way we're playing on hard, there's a reason for it.
Withstands my blade.
And mind in fact, some people call the Persona series like easy Shin Megami Tensei. I don't think the Persona games are hugely easy. They do require some strategy, effort, and planning. But having played Nocturne, I can understand why people would say that. I really would have liked to have played Nocturne on the channel because it's an HD re-release. The only problem is I have played before. I do know what it's about. And unfortunately, the game is so memorable that the shocks and surprises probably wouldn't affect me as much as it would if it was, you know, a blind Let's Play. For example, you know, I know about Dante. I know about the Matador. I know about those boss fights. It's just not the same. Wow, these trees are so weird. They just come out of nowhere. I believe you can burn flame and kill them both. You're not super spec in fire, but you have both books that are under your egg. So no matter what spell you cast, you're doing maximum damage. Yep. That's the thing. There's a counter, and then there's a bunch of hits, and he's dead.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
I will say that the normal fights aren't that bad on hard mode, but the boss fights, they can get intense, and I really like that in this game. I really like the intense boss fights. They make the game thrilling.
Flame.
Except for Melphis. Melphis is a jerk. That guy was hard. Oh, we still couldn't kill the regenerator. It just wouldn't work.
You picked on the wrong people.
We were doing like 0 damage against the regenerator the entire time, and nothing was working on the regenerator. Yeah, so the first area I like. The second area I don't like as much. But because the save point is right there, it's not that big of a deal. Attack it, apple hurl, apple hurl.
These fangs.
I was hoping to get a good burn flame, but it's not gonna happen.
Tensei can slash.
Might as well just take him out. was a good dodge. I swear, Merrick is such a good tank. And you don't really think you need a tank in a game like this.
These guys were no real challenge.
And in many ways, you don't. But against boss fights, having a reliable tank like Merrick has really helped out. I mean, when we were fighting Melphis, and Merrick just stood there and, you know, was dodging blows and staying alive, it was absolutely incredible. So when I chomped down that mushroom, I noticed that one of the trees came alive. Apparently that's the thing that happens here. So enemies don't appear from the mushroom themselves, but they cause a tree to spawn. Okay, we're just gonna take care of 2 of these guys and then take out the 3rd one. That's so weird. What is up with my audio in this game today? I'm sorry about that, but it's all good. Why are there yellow numbers coming up over Ryudo's attacks? And how did Merrick miss twice?
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Obviously, Ryudo has some sort of special equipment that allows him to gain something on attacks. That's something that we're going to have to look into. I really want to fight these guys. Not really. I mean, if I could fight them all at once, or I could fight them in this configuration, I would fight them every single time. But the problem is, I can't always fight them like this. So it's kind of tough to continually attack these guys.
You picked on the wrong people.
Now the only problem is why this would I'll just leave that one alone. Why this would be a good grinding spot, the first area. The question is, how much do I grind? Because if I overgrind, I make the game easy. If I don't keep up with the pacing of the bosses, I'm gonna get creamed. It's tough. I'm gonna let Elena blow everything up. Because A, this is such a beautiful spell.
Tainted ones, return to the world of darkness.
And B, I don't really understand how these guys' weaknesses work. So I'll just destroy them all.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Good job, Elena. Ryudo leveled up. Maybe I should like level up to 45. Would that be a good number? You know, just to make sure we have... I really don't want to fight those guys. Like, if I know I'm gonna level up a little bit, fighting those guys is just... yeah. Oh, there's a lot of mushrooms that we're killing all suddenly. Better be something in this. That's it? Just a seed of running? By the way, we do have all those seeds that we stacked up as well, and those can vastly improve our characters. And it seems like we've had this party for quite some time now. So putting seeds into our characters could be a good idea. Especially someone like Ryudo, who I feel like is a character that's always going to be around. I think Tio's always going to be around because we got her in a unique situation. I feel pretty good that Merrick's always going to be around because he probably would have left. I mean, we saw Rowan leave. So I guess Merrick could still leave, but it's probably not going to happen. I feel like this is a party that takes us to the end game. Now, the only problem I have with that is Elena. Because with Elena, it's kind of hard to determine if she's going to be in our party or it's going to be a Millena in our party. Okay, it looks like we just opened up some trees. There's like nothing in these mushrooms. It's just not a good day for hacking mushrooms, apparently. Should we try fire? Yeah, let's try fire. Because I think these guys resisted lightning last time.
Oh, holy tongues of fire!
So let's see if fire works. I don't think fire works on the snakes, though. Yep, it does not work on the snakes. Alright, Tio.
Lotus flower, bloom.
I like that move because it's super fast and it's a line attack. So like, unlike all the other level 1 skills, That's what I truly enjoy.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
Teo's a really cool character because I feel like I can give Teo magic or special attacks, and Teo will be capable in destroying anything and anyone who comes in her path. This is a long pathway. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble remembering how to go in different areas after this path.
Lotus flower, bloom.
Yeah, if I gave Teo a little bit more strength, I think she could be a fantastic attacker and a fantastic magic user as well. Go ahead and hit this thing. Go ahead and hit that thing. Go ahead and hit that thing. Perfect.
These guys were no real challenge.
And look at that, 7,000 SC and 5,000 MC. That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so it looks like that way takes us to the exit, which means we want to double back around and avoid that tree, obviously, because this was a very, very wide open area. Although it looks like it's just a giant tree. Let's go ahead and kill these mushrooms and get absolutely nothing for our trouble. Okay, so this tree is... Oh, we got something down here. And we got a speed mushroom. Okay. So we came all the way back here for an item that I may or may not use. I am horrible with items in RPGs. I really need to learn how to use items more effectively. Because I rely on my special skills and my magic, and items just don't really appeal to me. They're not as flashy, you know? 3,000 gold. Or even if they are flashy, they're not, what's the word? Consistent. I'm someone who hates percentage-based attacks. So like if there's a spell that could kill an enemy 50% of the time, I would never cast that spell. Because I don't like spells like that. I like spells that are consistent in their use. And that's just the way I feel. Ooh, onto the Great Rift. We got through that area pretty fast overall. This is the Tower of the Purple Cloud? Whoa. This is the Tower of the Purple Cloud. When the divine sword pierced Valmar and finally fell, the earth was burst, rent, and split. If it is as the Holy Book states, then that whirlwind is where the granite saber lies. What a horrible place. It pains my eyes. The wind is incredible. Come on, let's move. Okay, save point here. I'm looking at my timer. Getting through that forest only took about 23 minutes. I really don't want to get deep into this area because it is really, really late at night tonight. And I do need to stop to go to bed and stuff. But before we do, let's go ahead and explore a little bit. We can always... Well, that was rude. We can always run back to the save point and heal up, save, and call it a night there. But yeah, let's go ahead and explore this area first. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So rude. Healing fruit acquired. Head down these ladders. Ladders? Lefts? What do you exactly call a thing like that? Ridges? Not really sure. Very awesome music, though, by the way. Well, now we know why this ladder is here. At least we're not getting poisoned. I'll take damage any day, providing we don't, like, end up at 1 HP. Why not? Just checking. Because it would be really bad if it, like, took it out at 1 HP. and then you go fight an enemy, and all your characters have 1 HP, and you just happen to have gotten ambushed, and you die instantly. I think that's happened to me before in some games. Oh boy. These guys. Burn Flame works on these things, right? Just not the snakes.
Rise, O flame.
I don't think it kills them, but it like drops them to 100 HP. A little more than 100 HP. But still, close. Nice, cleave.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
No Dragon Bone Helm, but that's not something I want to use. Let's cross here. Man, I was talking about how awesome of a grinding spot that place would be, and Seed of Moves, man iron clogs, man headbands. But if I'm continuing my journey this way, then we're not gonna be able to go back. A lot of attack, minus move. But negates knockback. What was the other thing we found? Man's headband. Plus 10 attack, plus 36 defense. Minus move. I can actually afford that on Ryudo. These give him evasion, so I don't know if I want to equip this. And because it drops movement, I definitely don't want to put it on Ryudo. Alright, moving on. It's like a bird's nest here. These birds have a lot. Oh, come on. I wasn't surprised. I saw them coming. It's all good. I mean, all they're doing is just basic attacks. It's no big deal. Let's go ahead and White Apocalypse. I will just have Tio do some chip damage here. That's not chip damage. That's actually a lot of damage. I wonder if that's a life-stealing effect.
Tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
Like, I feel like that's a lifesteal. The 38.
Gotta work even harder.
Oh, you're doing good, Elena. Don't sell yourself short. See the swiftness. Nice. Nothing here. There's got to be a place that we can fall down. Really? Oh, you go down this way. Ah, I see. And then we need to loop back around for that treasure chest. I see. How about a Sky Dragon Slash? I think what I need to do is, based on the time of that attack, I need to level it up.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that.
This attack does so much damage. It would be wonderful to use on bosses. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But it reminds me a lot of the Heaven and Earth cut.
These guys were no real challenge.
Let's go ahead and do that now. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Power up. Sky Dragon. Oh, wow. 6,000 to max. Ew. What about a books? I don't know what Mentality does, but that's not that expensive. Okay, let's go to our eggs. We're not using the Holy Egg. You always need the Soul Egg on Ryudo. Howl Slash is maxed. Probably make Howl maxed, because that would be a good basic spell to use. Let's look at the Gravity Egg. We got Baboom and Quake. We don't have Hellburner. We'll put a couple points there. Chaos Egg. We can max Dragon Zap, which will be really good. We got Hellburner that we can max. It's not a bad idea. Mist Egg. I'm not a fan of the Mist Egg. I'll be honest. It's got some good spells like Resurrect. Crackling is nice, but I need a a better AoE ice magic spell. And the problem is with the Mist Egg, you don't have all heal. Like you might here. I feel like I should level up the Holy Egg. Jeez, what do I need to do to get to that final spell? So this is Crackling 2. Except this gives me Healer Plus and All Healer. And Quake. Yeah, I'm gonna give... I'm just not a... I mean, it's such a good egg overall, but... I mean, it comes with Resurrect. But this egg comes with Tremor, which is a good basic attack. And more importantly, it comes with All Healer. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip you with the Holy Egg. And I need a... I don't need this anymore. I need an Earth. Earth Force spell. It's not the best. I mean, ideally I want Earth Water, but I will use that to power up Tremor. Which means I need to increase the skill book somewhere. Is that fully maxed? No, okay, it's almost fully maxed. Where is... Oh, I don't have any more MC. Okay, so that's the next goal for MC is I need to power up that ability. So Merrick can have a strong AoE circular attack with spells. Sounds like a plan. Got some gold. Nice. It's amazing how quickly you go through magic coins though. I'm still not a fan of the the healer egg. But Merrick kind of fits that paladin role. You know, the tank / healer pretty well. And that's what he's been doing for me so far. That guy's gonna surprise me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can't hit him because it's in the air. That was annoying. Well, we know that these guys aren't gonna have much effect on us. Let's go ahead and kill him. Man, that move still takes a while to charge.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that.
What was it, 6,000 to level it up again? It's quite a lot. But it does the job. Without a doubt, it does the job.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
All right. Let's move up here because it looks like we need to throw the boulder down. Music is wonderful. Okay. I don't know why we couldn't jump over that like we've been jumping over a lot of the holes in the cliffs, but that's fine. It's a good thing someone conveniently left us a boulder there. All right. This is a really, really big cliff. I would not be a fan of this cliff, by the way. Oh my gosh, these things are so fast. That thing jolted down like lightning. What do you want to do here? I don't want to do ba-boom. Can't do Sky Dragon Slash. I can do a Halnado. I mean, they are flying enemies, so this may hurt them quite a lot.
Blow them away!
All right, Ryudo, calm down there, buddy. He's been waiting for this. He's like, yeah!
You better practice if you want to beat me.
All right, moving down. kind of don't like how these guys don't give a lot of SC. Now, I was just complaining that the other guys don't give a lot of MC. I'm really a fan of the enemies that give both, to be honest. You know, like 180 of each resource. That's, to me, is ideal. Where are we going? Probably want to go up first. I'm always going to get surprised by these guys, apparently, because I have no idea how to not get surprised by these guys. Because they swoop down like they do, it's impossible to try to figure them out. I don't think I've cast Quake before, and it's cheaper than Boom.
Magnitude 0807.
I think we had Quake cast on us? Yeah, we had Quake cast on us by Melphis. It's a weird spell because it hits him right away, and then like the spell effects continue.
Eliminated.
But it works. Yeah, it definitely works. All right, do we want to go down or we want to go to the left? I always like to say left is right, so we should go to the left, right? Especially if this way is further down. Oh no, we actually went the right way. Because what you gotta do is you gotta knock that boulder down, then you gotta knock the other boulder down. So if you didn't go this way originally, you would have had to backtrack to get to this spot. Fantastic. Cool. Come on, you guys. Come on, Teo. I know you can make it. Do we want to go in there first? Yes, we do. It's actually the only way to go. Let me jam the A button here just in case there's something on the ground. There is not. So what is up here? Jump across there. Okay, let's hug the wall so we don't fall. Because that right there looks like it falls. It does. Hey, what do you know? I'm getting better at spotting those at least. Come on, Teo. Let's go. All right, some enemies that don't surprise me. I haven't fought one of these in a while. Let's try out Howl. See how this works.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Because Tremor usually doesn't do a bad job. Yeah, let's follow it up with a Tremor to see how that works. Although I probably should just attacked with them.
Who rumbles the earth and mountain? Grant me power!
See, Tremor does so much more damage than Howl.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
I mean, you gotta realize that was a Tremor with 10% of the power, and you can get up to 50% of the power. Whereas Ryudo already has Howl maxed out at 50%, and yet it did 200 less damage than Tremor. If there's one thing I don't like about this game, it's some spells seem to be vastly inferior to others. Like Ice, we don't have a reliable Ice attack. That's AoE, that's not going to kill everything. Wind, same thing. Howl Slash just doesn't cut it as a line attack. You only hit half the enemies usually. Howl is a good AoE circular, but the problem with Howl is it doesn't do as much damage as the other spells do. So it just feels like there are some spells that are just better than other spells. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm a fan of, you know, balance, so to speak.
Feel the rage of the earth.
I almost want to kind of give Ryudo that egg again, just so I can have Merrick stick to attacking.
Gotta work even harder.
Good job, you guys. Good job. All right. Well, this is definitely not the right way. So let's go this way. Got some more bugs to step on. This is not a fun fight. They're all so spread out. I could use Boom to take care of 3 of them. Maybe?
Yellow.
That's so weird. I hope my Switch isn't dying or something. But it seems to only work on Tio. Like, all the other characters say the line's fine. I wonder if that's just like a progression since, you know, since she's growing as a person.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
Okay. To the Great Rift number 2. Well, looks like we're back in a forest area. There's a lot of ways to go here. There's a chest. Demon's Tears. What are Demon's Tears? Those sound like an item. Demon's Tears. Stores all SP? Oh, wow, that's amazing. Demon's Tears. Don't forget, we did get that those items that restore SP. We bought like 70 of them. Where are these Demon's Tears? Here they are. +1 combo attacks. Which is lame because we have the thing that gives us +2 combo attacks. So why would you use the +1? Healing Essence. Got some more bugs. I kind of want to avoid the bugs at the moment. And I failed horribly. Oh boy. Can we just run away from this fight?
Come on, this way, hurry!
The reason I want to kind of run away from that fight is because it's getting really late and I've been going for 40 minutes. So I'm just trying to find a natural good spot to stop playing tonight. And I would feel really accomplished today knowing that we got through what's basically 2 dungeon areas in 1 video. That's pretty amazing. Yes, I know we're losing experience and stuff by avoiding fights, and we really should be taking all the fights we can because we're on hard mode. But at the same time, like I said, I'm getting tired. Did we just do a 360? I think I just did 360. No, we're not doing a 360. We're just going further down and further in. This place is very cool. The way the map is designed. Okay, I think we take these guys no problem because they're all grouped up very nicely for Boom.
Yellow.
Yep.
Threat eliminated.
Very nicely is the correct word for that. We need to get Merrick some heals, by the way. He's been taking a lot of shots. Let's see here. Heals. Who wants to heal? I hate to heal with Elena because I like her as a magic user, but she's the person who's got the most magic at the moment. Alright, we found some gold. We're gonna have to kill these guys. They're kind of blocking the path. And that's not gonna be a problem at all.
Yellow.
I love that spell. Have I said that before? I love that spell. That spell is just so amazing.
You picked on the wrong people.
And the amount of Dragonbone helmets that we're getting, we're gonna have so much gold when we sell this stuff that we'll be able to buy whatever we want. Like seriously, anything we want. Those guys are gonna surprise me no matter what I did. Pretty good. Wow, look at those sways. He's a dancing man. Let's go ahead and Halnado. I believe this will kill them all, so there's no point in doing anything else.
Gale Force wins. Strike!
I love this spell. It is a really, really cool spell. And it just looks amazing.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Alright. We also got a lot from those birds because they were grouped up. It's very rare to fight the birds when they're grouped up like this. Normally you fight 3 at a time. Yeah, just keep unleashing the winds. I mean, this is working fine.
Winds, strike!
Might as well keep doing it. Come pop.
These guys were no real challenge.
Nah, challenge at all. But look at that MC. An amazing amount of MC for that. That is wonderful. Let's go ahead and power up Sky Dragon Slash now. And we should power up the skill book, which is Woodland Chant. Now it's maxed. Makes magic damage, restore MP. That's pretty awesome if you get an enemy that actually casts spells on you. It would have been nice if your magic attacks restored MP. So basically you got like a percentage discount on all spells. That would be really, really cool. Alright, my friends, well, I'm the FlightlessBird. This is your Sword Beast Gaming channel, and we are playing Grandia 2 HD Collection for the Switch. Great time for a save. We're at about 46 minutes. Good timing. Wonderful play today. Got a lot of stuff done. And until next time, my friends, so long. And take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.